Welcome to the fourth leg of flying to the other side of the world in a Cessna 310, with no radio navigation or GPS, nor with very good pre-flight planning, like taking the weather forecast too seriously. And most importantly, ignoring lots of regulations. This morning we're departing from where we left off, Scottsbluff, Nebraska, and headed north to check out Mount Rushmore, followed by the Crazy Horse Monument, which is still under construction, in South Dakota, and then on to Devil's Tower and Old Faithful in Wyoming, landing in Jackson Hole. Western Nebraska traffic, Sierra Kilo Yankee rolling, runway 12. Departing to the north, Western Nebraska traffic. Great, looks like I picked an altitude right here in the cloud layer. Guess we'll just keep on plugging away here and see if it clears up at all. Otherwise, navigating is going to be a little bit difficult.
Maybe you should have paid attention to the forecast a little more. The winds are in our favor, and the skies dance to the tune of our escapades, matey. I, Captain Otto, always finds his way. Eventually, prepare your heart to soar and your stomach to churn.
So, if you're really a captain, why are you sitting in the right seat?
What? I'm British.
Yes, the plane is getting pretty dirty. Planning to wash it when we get to Jackson Hole. Anyway, it's always nice to see the aliens hard at work with their crop circles. Looks like that may be Angostura Reservoir, just off our 3 o'clock. That means we're now in South Dakota and pretty much on course.
Didn't I tell you we'd stay on course? Okay, I may have a reputation for finding trouble, but fear not, for even the wildest winds and monstrous clouds bow to the cunning of Captain Otto.
Yeah, well, the clouds have cleared up quite a bit, so...
Yeah, well, I'm the one flying this contraption, while you blab on about reservoirs and crop circles that no one cares about.
We're approaching the Black Elk Wilderness area. This is where they request that we stay over 2,000 feet AGL, as well as a request to stay half a mile away from Mount Rushmore. Assuming we can actually find it with all these low clouds around.
Still don't trust me, Well, we're definitely lower than 2,000 AGL, and we better get closer than half a mile.
Looks like a parking lot over there. Ooh, and something that looks like a face. Where did all this trash come from?
Tally-ho! Look at that massive rock, mateys. That's Mount Rushmore in it. But here's the thing, you see. Hidden inside that mountain in Lincoln's Head is a place they call the Hall of Records. Legend has it, you know. It's like a secret place filled with loads of old stuff. A place straight out of national treasure. Scrolls and books and whatnot. Like a dusty old library, but without the boring librarians. And get this, me mates, the walls of that hall, they be covered in fancy carvings you'd think Michelangelo himself got drunk and decided to doodle. Like Real fancy, you know? Tells tales about America and all that ungrateful rebellion stuff. But honestly, I can't make heads or tails of them. Inside that hidden place, they keep the real deal, me friends. The Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and other important papers. It's like a bloomin' museum, but without the queues or booby traps.
Jeez, there's like trash everywhere. That Crazy Horse monument is about 10 miles.
Crazy Horse? That right proper Lakota warrior who gave old Lieutenant Colonel Custer a right good thrashing?
Yep, that Crazy Horse. Just hoping I can find him with all these low clouds. Not familiar with the terrain at all here. So yeah, Custer has a town named after him just south of here. Just going to go around this hill here and then turn back on course. So yeah, after gold was discovered in the Black Hills, suddenly the U.S. government seemed to forget their treaty with the Lakota Sioux, and wow, something stands out up there. Is that it? Yeah, I think it is. Anyway, yeah, Lieutenant Colonel Custer was sent in by the U.S. government, and that's where he met his fate with Crazy Horse.
Blimey, no doubt about it, mate. Crazy Horse. He was the bloody hero in this ruckus, innit? You see, humanity's been nicking each other's land since time immemorial. You know, earlier, the Lakota Sioux? Well, they had swiped them Black Hills right from the Cheyenne. The Cheyenne had already given the boot to other folk, like the Kiowa and Arapaho, all nicking these hills from one another.
One more pass, and then we're off to Devil's Tower. Instead of flying 6,500, we're going to go to 8,500, as it looks like we might have some terrain that gets up to about 7,000 feet between here and there. Wow, finally getting some blue skies here.
Agent 653, contact Denver, Center 120.
Denver, FedEx 877-350. Direct to Canterbury, Delta 809.
Okay, if that's the Keyhole Reservoir, I'm ahead.
1.3, Canada 4878.
Oh wow, is that it already? Looks like it.
Going to 370 to left 14.
26, Denver, Center, on the maintain.
Just a little left of course, it looks like.
3395, 2480, have a great day.
For reasons of national welfare, we're supposed to stay over 3 nautical miles from the site.
Well, listen here, me old mateys. If we want to have a proper close encounter of the third kind, we gotta get closer than bleeding 3 miles to that Devil's Tower. You know, no point dilly-dallying from afar. We need to be right up in its face. We do.
Denver, reaching 02 level 320. 602 Denver. Denver Center, American 883 level 370.
Well, enough of this rock. Let's go ahead and head on over to Old Faithful.
Denver, American 2845, flight level 340. 238, 270, 450. American 2845, flight level 340. 350, Good morning, American 1415, flight level 340, 15 minutes better. Good ride, Smith.
Ever, good morning, American 2482, flight level 340 Smith.
Alright, 2482, don't send for rides up.
Scandinavian 931 Heavy, flight level 430, CPDLC, smooth.
Scandinavian 931, sorry, sir. And somebody else keeps their block, is that? American 1415, sorry, sir.
Charlie Papa, Roger, you're going to have to tell Billings approach that. I'll have lower for you here in about 4 minutes. Are you still deviating? Charlie Papa, Roger. AC2 Charlie Papa, clear direct Billings Airport.
Okay, based on my estimated time, should be coming up to Old Faithful here pretty soon. It might be here in this depressed this valley. I guess I'll just keep heading this direction. I don't think I passed it, but yeah, I think I'll just keep heading this direction until I get to this valley. And I think I'm on the one end, so I'll probably just turn left and see if I can't see anything.
Alaska 378, join Mr. Checkoff.
Salt Lake, good morning, Alaska 378. We're at flight level 330, looking for 350, unless you've heard something sinister.
Alaska 378, I passed your request. It'll be probably about 3 minutes.
And no worries, last 378, thanks.
I probably should have checked out Google Earth to see what this geyser looks like from the air.
Flight to 586, Salt Lake Center. Flight to 586, Salt Lake Center, Roger. Descent at House, stress maintain 6000, decimal altimeter 3002, at 5 navigated. Salt Lake Center, radar contact 7 miles southeast Pineville Airport. Climb and maintain flight level 390.
There she blows, Matty.
Oh, that sure was lucky timing. Hey, let's try washing that plane with some organic, free-range hot water. Just a thought, maybe I shouldn't go right through it. The simulator might consider it to be a hard object.
Alaska 378, climb maintain flight level 350.
Up to 350, Alaska 378.
Headed back, 912 Sierra Victor, contact Salt Lake Center, 132.4.
Alright, well, it's time to head south to land at Jackson Hole.
requested 2310, contact Denver Center, 133.67.
3367.
Alaska 766, turn next taxiway. Alaska 766, contact ground 124.55.
Going to 124.55, Alaska 766.
Wow, tanks are almost completely dry. Turn on low boost pump. And we'll switch the tanks here to the wingtips.
Sierra Kilo Yankee, winds 189er at 5, cleared to land, runway 19er.
Clear to land, 19er, Sierra Kilo Yankee. Really misjudged my height there.
Blimey, that there was one rubbish landing. I tell you, even the blooming wind was perfect, so you can't go blaming that.
Cheerio, me hearties. Ta-ta.